to Off-Brand Culture. My name is Lauren, or the Lozenger, and it's so good to be back streaming some Minecraft again tonight. So, the title of this stream is now a bit of an anticlimax. I logged on today, and my bed is missing. I was going to investigate to find out who has stolen my bed. However, in between me scheduling this stream and me streaming, there's been a confession for who stole my bed. So I will reveal all very soon. So yeah, they also kind of ruined my plan for Minecraft tonight, because I thought, right, I'll fly around, see the server, try and find this missing bed, and they've confessed to it. So, mystery solved, and I don't have any plans for stream tonight. So we might work on the cathedral foundations. However, I've thought of one small problem, because my notebook is downstairs, which contains the drawings for that. So I'm... We'll see how we'll get on from memory, and I may be disappearing downstairs to check that out. I've also made the mistake again. I have squishies just sat on my desk, which are very, very yummy. But you can't stream and talk at the same time, which is a bit of a problem. Can't resist. Just hide them. So, today's verse of the day for our live stream is from Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 and 6. And this is a book in the Bible that is all about, like, well, it's all Proverbs. It's wisdoms, nuggets of advice and wisdom. And today it says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him and he will make your path straight. Basically, this is saying, trust God, he's got it. He'll get you where you need to go. Which can be hard, because I don't have a clue what's happening tomorrow. God does. And he's got a plan and he's sorting things out, I believe. But we like control, we like to make plans, we like to know what's happening. So it can be a struggle. But ultimately, this is saying, just trust in God. He's got it. He's got what's best. So yeah, if you have any thoughts on that, I would love to hear them. I know some people believe in things like fate. I don't. I believe in God and Jesus. And that he has plans. But not so much like... fate is sort of kind of takes God out of it a bit. But if you believe in fate, I'd love to hear what you think too. Or if you believe in something else. Or, yeah, whatever. I'd love if you want to chat about. So we are going to hop into game. I'm going to play. So, can you see my game? Yes, you can. Excellent. I'll make sure I grab chat up so I can see chat. Frogs eat small and blocky mobs. Frogs eat... That just had me confused. Anyway, we're on the server. We'll just leave that there. Oh, I forgot I dug out a bit here, this way. To start making room for animals. So, yes, I logged on today, my bed is missing, and I put a message on to see who's going to be joining stream. I'm going to be investigating who stole my bed. Now, over here, Ellie started this iron farm, and bless, she had a right hassle with it, and Jared's managed to finish it. However, it's still not working, unfortunately. Can't even see where he's hidden the beds. But yeah, in his attempt to get this made, he did confess that he stole my bed. Nice, but there is even though the farm isn't working, this is still great. There's loads of trading that it could do down here, and there's a village breeder. So this is actually, even though the iron bit doesn't work, that's actually great still. Well done, Jared. But yeah, Jared confessed he stole my bed. Outrageous. Outrageous. And we have these very ruined, it's not even ruined, it's just barely started, cathedral foundations. So we might try and get a bit of a layout on stream tonight, which would be cool because I've been meaning to do that for ages and then just not getting time. So that would be cool. Mobs are appearing, so it will be night now, so I'm going to go sleep. Okay, I genuinely can't remember what this cathedral... I went to go sleep, but Jared's nicked my bed. Do I have any spare beds? I've got stuff to make a bed if not. Just... I had a feeling that I already had some beds. I might have already... There we go, there's one. I will be dyeing it yellow because it feels wrong to not have it yellow. There we go. Okay, I will be right back, chat. I'm just going to go and grab a notebook. You can watch me. And I'm back. So I got my file packs. This is everything. It's my diary. It's like my work, like calendar diary. It's my notebook, and in here I have a drawing of the cathedral. I don't even know if that's even in view of stream. No, it's not. So, back in January, I sort of sketched out some rough drawings of what the cathedral looked like to help me think about what shapes it was and what blocks I would need. I did like the sides as well that I could get photos of. So it was a bit of a start. And this is kind of what I'm going to be working off for placing the foundation and getting the right shape. I do have photos of the cathedral that I'm basing this off. It's the old Middlesbrough Cathedral that burnt down. So it's not like we can go visit anymore because it burnt down. But it would be really cool to try and recreate that as much as we can, or reimagine it in Minecraft. So it's a red... Have I shown any pictures on stream? I don't know. If you want to see pictures on stream, let me know in chat and I'll pull some up to show. But it's like a red brick cathedral. It's a smaller cathedral, which is the other reason why I thought it would be nice, because Matt always designed our cathedrals. This is the first one I've ever had to do. But it's helpful to try and think of like the general shapes and like how things should be spaced. So I'm going to use this. I might look at some photos actually to refresh myself quickly. Okay, that's just the schematics that I've got saved on there. The rest are all online. So there we go. Yeah, you got the altar of red brick. It looks like it's a coppery roof. What is cool is actually I can find some photos of the outside of the building. But actually the thing that I find a lot more of is like the blueprints, but then they changed the plans from the original blueprints. Like there was meant to be a steeple that never got built. There's some drawings online of the building as well. So yeah, it'll be cool to actually start to get this done. So I've got my drawings, I've got some images there that I can refer to if and when I need to. And where's my game gone? There it is. The idea is just to get that foundation that we've started a bit of. That is jungle planks. Let's get them put away. We do need some dirt, so we'll keep that handy. And then the rest goes down here. And here. And we're gonna... that's not there. That's there. It's tough. Oh, there's some cobblestone snuck in there. So yeah, we're just grabbing some cobblestone, and it's just a rough outline we're starting to get the grips of. Not even using the right colour palette, just getting a bit of a skeleton to get us starting to think about this. And I'm going to pinch another sweet while I pause to think. Oh. That's sad, I ate my last sweet without realising. Probably for the best though. Probably for the best. I'll just have a drink instead. It's fine. Okay. So we've got the doors there. And there's a bit of an arch over the doorways. I need more screen. Okay, that's the bare minimum for seeing stream. For seeing chat. I'll save that. I'll save some of these images, so that'll make it easier to pull them up. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. I'm sorry, this is a riveting stream. Okay, those two will be a good start. So then if I can get images up on here. So I'll put that there and see the chat. Put the images up here. We'll start with the front. So I can hide that for now. Put that there. Okay. There we go. I can see stuff. Isn't it great being able to see? There we go. Okay. Right. I can see chat. I can see my reference images. So we can have a bit of a start of this. If we get bored of this, I might try and sort some of my tools out, because my shovel is about to die and it won't let me heal it anymore with diamonds. Apparently I've healed it too much, so it's too expensive to heal now. Which I don't understand. But that is what's happening, so okay. So that's the door. Really, I think the door's going to end up back there. And then here, there's like a bit of a pillar with a person on top, which I think looks cool. I'll probably use armor stands for that. And then this is a much bigger pillar on these ones. Then we have a wall. One, two. That would be a window. That would be a window. Two. I'm confused how I got it this big. Because I know I had issues where at first it was too small. Now I think it's too big. This front bit still feels too small. Okay, let's look at the windows at the top. There's 3 stained glass windows at the top. And those would be like that. Oh, it's night time again. Building is hard. Why can't Matt just log on and build a cathedral for us? Please, Jared, can we just send this footage to Matt with a caption, please come back? Genuinely, actually, what might help right now would be looking at some of the Liverpool Cathedral images. Oh, can I get some other inspiration images for how Minecraft cathedrals look? I really wish I had access to our old server right now. Okay. I'm literally now just scrolling through Matt's Instagram. Try and make me log in. I don't have time to do this. I'm having to prove I'm not a robot. Why are you making the buses? Oh, that was a different one. That I'm not a robot was weird. Okay. Why is this taking so long? I just want to see my Instagram so I can see the pictures of the cathedral. Okay, there we go. It's not even fantastic quality. I'm struggling to see what we did. Hey. So it looks like, I don't know if I should go on a creative world, to be honest. I don't like creative worlds though. I'm not trying to build it right now. I'm just trying to get an understanding of what we've done that works in the past. But it looks like windows that we've used walls in the middle, which would be what this needs. Because that would need two walls. I'm just trying to get this right, because if I can get this right, I can get the scale right. That'll do. If I can get the scale right and get the foundations right, and then we can actually start this thing. So it'd have to be like that to get the effect with the windows. I feel like I should have done this behind. I'm going to move this to behind. Just so that it's not in the way. So, let's say this is a center window. You would then need one of them not there. And then there and there. Then these windows can end up. This is going to end up huge. Right, so that's how you get your 3 windows. For like the first inner bit. This explains how it ends up much bigger than you expect. So then you need that for that. So that you get 2 windows in these. Okay. So that means the first section, the outie pillar there. So all of this becomes bigger. So the outer pillar would be here. To make the door huge. So that ends up being like that. And then the next sections. Get rid of these for now. Okay, that's not anything on this side. Cool. So then it'll be like these windows on these sides are much more simple, so I think it'd be like 1, 2, window, and then like, ow, then maybe like 1, 2, 3. I think it would be more like that. There is a slight slope on that side. It's not quite as low as that, but I think that would be there. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, which sounds about right for reassures. Does mean I need to move all of that because I haven't done that right. So I said that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that feels right number wise, because that's like, these are 15, which is like 3 times 5. And then 9, which is like 3 times 3. So that feels like it could be mathematically correct as well. That's good, we're just taking this slow and steady. I think that's probably sort of about right for proportions, for width. Not worried about height right now. But that means this bit is wrong. This side. The only side I got a clear picture of too. Let's get a picture of the side up too. Okay. So what's interesting is actually this side has a bit further. There's a random box bit that sticks out. So I think actually then having that is like the weird box bit. Also then tracks with what the building was like. but that would then need to go further back. Yes, hi Jared. I finally started working on the foundations. Actually, that might be about right, because that feels like it should be like, that bit feels like it should be 1 to 2 blocks in compared to this bit. Well, this bit, and it is like 1 block in. So I think that's actually, I don't need to change that on that side. But the windows here will change. That's going to be the thing I need to factor in now. Because in this side, there'll be like 1, 2, window, 1, window, 1. Automatically I ran into an issue. I feel like that should be 1, 2, window, 1, window, 1, 2. But that means that would go back here. Okay, maybe I do have to redo all this. Actually, that is wider in the middle than I think. I'm basically, Jared, this stream really missing Matt. Just for his building skills, so that I don't have to do this. That'd be like that. One, two, window, 1, 2. Window, 1, 2. Which is annoying because then I'm 2 blocks off. I do think that is right. It's annoying, but I do think it's right. Breadcrumb has joined the realm. Okay. So then that would go back to there, I think. I think that's right. Just need shuffling down that 1, 2, window, 1, window, 1, 2. Window, 1, 1, 2. Hang on, I can't do this. 1, 2, window, 1, window, 1, 2. And then there's this weird domed out bit. Now this isn't a very good dome. But actually I think... Is that almost, I want to go 1, 2. Then like a 1. And then like a 1, 2. This bit's going to be particularly tricky because there's windows on a diagonal. But I do think that's about the right shape. I might lose one of the windows. Do I need to make it bigger so then I can fit the windows in? But no, that definitely doesn't come out any further than that, so that needs to be in line, which it is, which is good. Oh, and this next bit's going to be tricky. I think I'm going to change the shape of a bit. Just going to mind, I give myself a clean slate. I'm not comparing to myself to what I attempted in the past. I think I'll probably end up making these windows slightly different than they are in RL. Maybe I should make them a bit bigger. Give myself a bit more space. I don't know. So that's the end of that section. And this very much feels like 1, 2, window, window. But they've got like a beam in the middle, so I'll have to do 3 for the window. So then that'll be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. How many windows are there? There's 3. 1, 2, 3. And then it looks like there's more, but I haven't seen that. I noticed that before. I found a different picture chat, and again that looks different again, but that's a drawing. But that would make sense. Okay, I see what I've done wrong. So this bit that I thought was a diagonal isn't, and actually it's a circle. And I definitely don't have enough room. So maybe we do take this out 1 block further. This is a very small space to do a circle. And basically you have like a window on each side. It's almost like, can't think of what shape it is. A hexagon? Yeah, it's like a hexagon. Which we're not going to be able to translate that into a 4-block space in Minecraft. So we either need to change the scale and make it bigger, or cheat that bit. This is why I don't like building things like this. This is hard. Can I not go back to making mushrooms and Star Wars builds rather than having to think about... This is why my base is in a basement, so I don't have to deal with this. Thank you, but I made a new one. Okay. Thanks, Jared, the bed thief. Did you steal this bed over here? You did! You stole this bed too! Eesh! Well, at least I can, like, replace that one. Hang on. There was other workbenches here. Oh, I've just thought Jared can't see chat. Jared, did you nick the workbenches too? Where's my chat gone? Do you have building... Did you steal the workbenches? And... Jared! I made this! Go back inside. I may need to replace those two, apparently. Yeah, I think you do. I made a wonderful public workbench with anything that anyone could need. To be honest, I was thinking about moving it into the charity shop when we have it. That's the other option for that. Okay, if we move this bit back 1 or 2. I think if we give ourselves 2, that might give us a bit more space to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. That's awkward. Okay, we may make that here. Right, now here we need to make a hexagon. Which the most we could do would be like that. With that space. But I think without changing that down to progressive, that might be the way. So yeah, for this I've got reference images, but I've also got blueprints of the cathedral. I might flick over one of them right now because I'm not getting the information that I need from these. But the blueprints are the original ones, so they're not actually accurate to what the building looked like. Because they ended up changing the plans. Yeah, like even this side that I'm working on right now, what I've got on the blueprint is a lot different to what the photos look like that I've also got access to. Which is interesting. So this bit, did they run out of money and have to do it cheaper? I think it was that kind of like, that is often how it goes. They end up having these big ideas, and then when economics come into it, they then have to scale back a bit and go, okay, we can't do all of that. What can we do instead? The Catholic Cathedral in Liverpool, which when we made the Liverpool Cathedral, we did the Anglican Cathedral. For the Catholic Cathedral, that had that. So it was meant to be the second biggest cathedral in Europe, just behind St. Peter's in the literal Vatican. And then, so they had this plan that it was going to be huge, and then I think it was World War II happened, and those plans got completely scrapped and put to one side. But they'd already built the crypt. So for the Catholic Cathedral at Liverpool, it's really interesting. If you go down to the crypt, it feels a lot darker, and it feels really, really big, and there's chapels down there. It's really cool. And then you come, the main bit of the cathedral though is, by cathedral standards, really modern. Just gonna check when the cathedral so yeah, the Metropolitan Cathedral, which is the Catholic Cathedral, was formally opened in 1967, and you can see the 60s vibe when you're in the cathedral. But that was an example where they'd started building it and they'd gone huge, and they'd started with the crypt, and then by the time they built what was on the surface, they had to completely change their plans. I do love the Metropolitan Cathedral in Liverpool. It is... I can't quite put my finger on it. Like, the Anglican Cathedral, which was the one that we built, is huge, and you feel like an ant walking along the side of it. And it was built at the same time. but they're very much kept to, like, it's neo-Gothic, so it's like they've copied older designs, but they've just done it like 10 times bigger than what they could make them to be back then. But meanwhile, the Metropolitan Cathedral, it just, I can't really describe it. It's just, it's in the round, which is interesting and different. But every bit of the cathedral has a purpose, and it's not, it's big, but it's not huge. Like, you can easily look around and see everything and feel like you've actually seen everything and you haven't missed anything, apart from like maybe the bits that aren't open to the public, where it's like offices or like cupboards and stuff like that, which I've been in those bits actually, because I was performing with my uni choir there. So I don't really know where I'm going with that thought. Okay. Now grab that picture up again. Not that one. Actually, that one's handy for a second. Gonna try and land on the chicken. No! That doesn't give me enough of a thing. Enough of a view. I may have to bite the bullet and make some scaffolding, just of a scaffolding view. Okay. I feel like that doesn't feel massively far off. Yeah, there's some sort of building at the back that I can see. But that's not the main bit of the cathedral. It almost looks like an extension to the cathedral. There's some building going on there. On the left hand side. I'm describing these images very badly, given you can't see. Because there's just like lots of extra bits added to the sides, it feels like. Because it looks like there's some sort of like house or building next door to the cathedral. So you can't get a good view on what the left-hand side looks like. So I think that is where we're going to have to use a bit of creativity. It is nighttime. Have I missed some chat? Oh. I like how your claim to fame is you've been in the cupboard of the cathedral. But, oh, Ivy's just logged on. Good evening. But I saw it in the cupboards while I was downstairs. But they're just like sort of spaces for people to like get changed into their gowns and stuff like that down there. That's sort of the best way I can describe it. What do I say to claim to fame? A better claim to fame is I actually performed on Metro Radio Arena in Newcastle. It's called the Utilita Arena now. That's a better claim to fame. And I've been like all over the Empire Theatre as well in Sunderland. I performed a solo on that stage even. Okay, so that's the main bit, and this is this weird box bit that sticks out. But actually, I feel like that's further out. I might ignore this box bit. But then if I ignore the box bit, the dimensions down here are all off. I can't tell! Oh, maybe we'll stick with it. We just vibe with it. Just go with it. I don't know anymore. Alright, Carl, pick a side. Okay. Okay, I think that looks about right. It's all the wrong materials, but I think the floor plan in this weird bit where I've got the windows in the middle, because I was just trying to figure out. I think that's about right. I am out of cobblestone. I gave a load of my cobblestone to Ellie, and now I am suffering. I should probably check Discord in case somebody's hopped in call. Hi, Ivy.
Hi.
How are you?
Alright.
I suddenly just thought, hang on. Chat isn't working in Minecraft. Ivy might be in Discord waiting to chat. What are you... I can't think. My brain's just like mush. Are you up to anything on Minecraft tonight?
I'm hoping to get to at least 36 levels, because I crafted a diamond spear. Well, Yeah, about 36, because I crafted a diamond spear, and I wanted to put mending on all of my armor.
Yeah. One trick is to speak really nicely to Jared, who's online at the minute, because he has an OP XP farm, but it's only usable when he's online. Like, for the mechanics of it, that's why it's only usable when he's online. Because it uses an arrow that he's shot, so the arrow only loads in when he's online.
Oh. Is it the one in, like, the shopping district?
No, it's Joe's Pizza Shop. So Jared's area is Spider-Man's land. And it's Joe's Pizza Shop there. Oh, sorry, should I say Spider-Man HQ instead of Spider-Man Land? I'm surprised Jared hasn't commented about me calling it Spider-Man Land. I'm just watching chat waiting for the message to come through from him.
I don't know whose base it is, but it's the one across, like, on the other side of spawn to mine. And a while ago, one of the people who I think used to live here, I think they've got another base somewhere else now, but they'd given me permission to use their, like, zombie spawner.
Yeah, that's someone else. I can't remember
Yeah.
who made the zombie spawner. But yeah, no, Jared's is Jared has put in chat now, lol Spider-Man Land, how dare you. It basically is though, there's Spider-Man everywhere. And all the builds are Spider-Man inspired. I love it. I am absolutely here for it. But it is Spider-Man Land. What did I come in here for?
Ooh, I've just thought of, like, an end goal
Yeah?
for me. And it'd be to make Hiccup's hut from one of the shores.
Nice.
From Race to the Edge.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what they were like, because he ended up in a few, because some of them burnt down. Or got destroyed.
Yeah, I know Hiccup's hut was destroyed.
Yeah.
He'd done it.
I've literally done the tiniest bit of work on the server and now my brain's died. That I've gotten to a point where I've kind of done the bit that I thought I would hoped to get done today. Oh, that's why I went downstairs for. I went to get some dirt to fill in that hole.
I mean, I think my brain's been on life support for
That's
a
just
while.
that's just what exams do to you.
Yeah.
I ended up talking about exams with one of the ladies from church today. Because one of her grandsons is at uni at the minute. So we were talking about the Easter holidays and he's going back to uni a bit early so we can have some time to be able to revise and have access to the library and stuff. Somehow I was the opposite. I was so stressed out when it came to exam season that whenever we had at uni, we'd have a revision week where we wouldn't have any classes and there was just a week to be able to revise and prepare for the exams. And then all of the exams took place over the course of a fortnight because we were a small university, so they could squish all the exams into 2 weeks. And even then, I only ever had 2 exams. And I usually got very lucky, and one would fall one week and one would fall the other week. So that I would have like a week in between to revise for the last one. I was saying that I was so stressed for exam season that I would have to go home so that I had my parents nearby. 'Cause exams are not nice. They're really, really awful. Especially when it's like GCSEs or A levels or university.
Yeah, because I've been going on about how we've got to get the GCSEs done as well as we can, or, well, because they'll be with us for the rest of our lives. Which I don't think is a very good thing to say to a bunch of already nervous teenagers.
Yeah, well, I will say some words of wisdom from my mother, who was a teacher. She started her teacher training when she was 19, and she recently retired, and I won't disclose her age on the internet and say how old she is, but spent her whole adult life being a teacher. And whenever it came to exams, she would always say, all you can do is try your best. You try your best to revise, you try your best on the day, and nobody can ask anything more from you than that. And the other thing that she always said was, there's no exam that you can't resit. And GCSEs are important, and it's important to work hard and to try the best that you can while you're in secondary school. But ultimately, you often do way more exams than you actually need to be able to get into college or to get a job. And even if you failed like an important one like English or maths, I had friends who had to resit GCSE English when they were in college, and that time round they got it, because we all understand things at a different pace. So even if the worst happened and you ended up having to resit an exam, that's okay, and that happens to lots and lots of people. I had to reset some of my A levels.
That was well, one of the teachers that I had in year 6. He was like an absolute maths genius, but she had to reset it. Like, I think she said 8 times.
Wow. I think one of the most like stories I was blown away with at uni was one of my lecturers. She actually was a school refuser, so she had a horrific time of being bullied when she was young, and for pretty much the whole of secondary school she just refused to go in until when she was in year 10. She managed to let them convince her to do 2 GCSE classes at the local college. So when she was 14, she did 2 GCSEs, and she actually quite enjoyed the experience of learning at the college, and she was like, yeah, that was all right, I'll do another 3. So when she was 15, 16, she did another 3 GCSEs. She'd passed them all. That was enough for her to get into college to do A levels. She did her A levels. That was then enough for her to get into uni. She's got a doctorate. She's you know, she's got a doctorate, and she's a university lecturer, and she's a researcher, and she, you know, she's done all of this, but had such a hard time at school and really struggled. But the fact she struggled at school had nothing to do with her intelligence or her ability. It just wasn't the right setup for her, but with something that was a bit more of her sort of appropriate for her, she was able to thrive because actually she really loved learning. But yeah, I mean, for the other thing is, you wouldn't get away with this now because they would actually make you resit it at college. Somebody who I worked with didn't have a GCSE maths because he failed it when, like, equivalent of GCSE. He failed it when he was in school, and back then they didn't make you resit, so he just never got his GCSE maths, and it hasn't really stopped him from doing anything that he wanted to do. So it's important to work hard and to, like, try your best and all of that, but there's other things and other options if things don't go to plan. Because sometimes things don't. There was one of my maths exams for A-levels. The whole year, I was getting, like, A's in this particular area of maths. It got to the day of the exam, I had an anxiety attack in the exam hall, and I ended up getting something like a D. But my overall maths score was fine, like, it was high enough, so I didn't need to resit or anything. But it was, like, one of my favourite subjects in maths, my best maths subject. And it ended up being one of my worst grades just because I had an anxiety attack on the day. But even with that, because it balances out with all your other grades in units, overall it was fine, so I was good, but but the actual impact it had on my life was, like, near zero, other than me beating myself up about it.
Yeah. If I do that.
Oh no, I hit a horse. I'm sorry, horsey. Please forgive me. The horse is just walking away. Hopefully it knows I didn't mean to hit it with a shovel. Yeah, this shovel is going to die. But it's going to be easier to... What, sorry?
The poor horse.
I know, the poor horse. He's just wandering away. He looks okay. I apologise. I can't really do much more than that.
Yeah, true.
The horse can't even hear me. Okay, I think I'm just going to let this shovel die and make a new one, because I've repaired it so much with diamonds that it won't let me put anything else on it.
Oh.
Which I didn't even know was a thing.
Yeah, I found some out, like, the other day when me and Lynn were on, but if you wear an iron golem head, you get strength and resistance.
Nice. Were you on the server, dear?
Don't think so, nah.
No. So we went to the Ocean Monument.
I think I've been there, actually.
And we killed the Elder Guardians. And to do so, we were using fish heads because they give you water breathing. And then we didn't realise there's a time cap on it by the looks of it, or it just, like, completely glitched. So we were partway through this fight, and everybody's water breathing stopped working, and we all died.
Oh, I think it might have glitched, because... Yeah, I don't think I've had an issue like that.
Oh, it's the first time it's happened, and we were like, what? And it just took out, like, all of us. It was rough. I might see if I can
Too
get...
many wearable heads. No, but I keep freaking Lynn out by just wearing random heads.
What's your favourite mob head so far to wear?
I think the Hoglin one.
Yeah, 'cause that would... You're the right size. Like, your character's the right size to, like... For that to be convincing. Especially if you changed your skin.
Yeah. But I also think the Iron Golem head looks stupid.
Jared sent a message via YouTube saying that there's now a working iron farm on the server across the mysterious bridge at spawn. I'm just flying over to take a look at it. It'd be good if I've got a way to get iron.
I think I'm gonna craft a chest and head over there, because I'm not that in need of iron, but I want to get as much XP as I can.
I think it's probably one where it's sort of it uses lava, you're not going to be able to get XP from it. But I am going to nudge Jared and go, please can I use your XP machine?
Yeah, I'm still 33 levels away.
What's that?
No, but you know how I've been meaning to go on a long adventure through the Nether?
Yeah.
I've finally done it.
Nice. I've come to spawn and everything's changed. Poor Charlie's game is actually now like, oh no, you can still access it fine. This is... Wow, Jared's been at work. This is all changed. This is cool.
Yeah, I do not know when this happened. But I could definitely contribute to the free food here.
That is cool.
Free. There's just the free things chest, and there's a practically broken golden sword.
Okay, so I'm on the
Someone's got a
mysterious...
silk touch pickaxe.
I'm on the oh, there we go, I can see. Oh no! The iron farm just killed a cat! That's sad. The poor cat never had a chance. Nice, but there's villagers. And there's iron! Dun dun dun! Nice. I'm gonna pinch a little bit. Just a little bit. Jared, could I pretty please? Lol, yeah, it spawns cats too. That's sad though, the cats die. Could I pretty please get XP? Pretty please. There's going to be a delay between his answer because he's having to answer via YouTube chat. He's also listening to me via YouTube chat.
Yeah, Iron Golems are spawning in pretty quickly.
I'm following him, hoping he's going to his XP machine. Ivy, were you still wanting XP?
Yeah, I'm only on 5 levels.
Come to Spider-Man land. Jared stopped.
Crash into a tree nearby.
You're not meant to crash. Tell Ivy to come
That's
too.
not- I can't fly. I'm not good at flying. I'm gonna get better though, because now that I've got a spear.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Exactly why.
So we're going through Spider-Man Land to Joe's Pizza.
Surprised he hasn't banned you from coming in here for using it.
Well, no, 'cause I have to ask him to use it anyway. He has to be online for it to work, and then I'm too scared to use it myself because I'll probably break it. So, okay. It is slightly inhumane how it works, but it is very effective.
Oh yeah. You just damage a rolled up armadillo and it spawns a bunch of silverfish.
Well, Jared uses a laze. Okay, that's got me loads of levels. Let's see if I can put mending on this. And
Oh yeah, no, that is quick.
Mend it.
I went from 5 to 25 instantly.
Yeah. It is so good. I need a... Where is it? You guys... There. No, where's his anvil? Is it in the house? There was an anvil somewhere in this base. Hey, I need the anvil. I just make an anvil.
Thanks, Jared. Ow. Just crashed again.
You're not meant to do that. What do you mean it's...
I'm-
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna just have to kill the shovel. It's too expensive to put anything on it.
See what I mean though? I desperately need mending on my armor.
Yeah. Jared
I'm gonna
does
go...
have a mending villager.
Yeah, I think that's where I got the 4 mending books. Because I think I've been planning to put mending on armor since before I lost my good armor.
Oh, I haven't got my good sword on me.
No clue what Fortnite does. I cannot remember. I'm not putting Bane of Arthropods on an axe, honestly. Some of these... I'll go sharpness 2 and just hold. Oh, Unbreaking 2 as well. Nice. And I've only dropped by, like, 6 levels.
I'm just gonna have to get a new shovel, which is sad. This effort.
Oh yeah, do you put mending on like every elytra that you get?
Oh yeah, you have to put mending and unbreaking on. Because if not,
I think one of the gravestones that I came across was yours.
What makes you say that?
Because there was a mending elytra in it.
No, I used mending and unbreaking.
Oh no, it was just mending. Do not know whose stuff it was, but it was like the only way to access that trail was by one very, very old gravestone finder
Yeah.
that I've had in my inventory since the first ever Nether expedition. No, I've got a sharpness 2 and unbreaking 2 spear that I feel like I shouldn't be trusted with, but I've got it anyways.
You have to have skill first.
Oh damn, yeah. So I'm trusted with it until I actually get skilled.
Okay, so I've got a new shovel. Gonna try my luck at the enchanter, see what I get.
Where did I put them? I know I've got like... Oh, there. I knew I had practically like a stack of books, but I didn't know where I put them.
Silk touch and efficiency 2. I'll take that. Do with it needs more on it, but that's a solid start. It's near the end of stream.
Oh.
I'm just gonna head back to the base and make shovel a little bit more dirt before I sign off for the night. I'll need to practice piano and sort laundry. There's a skelly horse just roaming around the nether hub.
Oh yeah, that was mine. I've been meaning to get it out. Ooh, sharpness 3 book. Sharpness 5's the highest one you can get, isn't it?
I don't know.
Without commands. I think it is. Yeah, so sharpness 3, that could go on my spear. Oh, sharpness 4 could, actually. Pearson, what's on that? Pearson's for bows, isn't it?
I think Pearson's for the crossbows specifically.
Oh. Also, do you have any idea what the... Oh, that's sharpness. Oh, that's why. Do you have any idea what the highest level of efficiency is?
3, I believe.
I don't think it is.
Good night,
Because I've got an
Jared.
efficiency 4 pickaxe.
Oh, you can get efficiency 5. Is it?
Alright, I think I've got another efficiency 3 book as well.
Oh my goodness, I need to get efficiency on this shovel ASAP. Oh, tomorrow in youth, we need to decide what film we're going to watch for the movie night the following week.
Is it next week that the Americans are going to be visiting?
Yes. So next week we have a group of Americans with us, who, for the context of YouTube, so given I'm live, who'll be working alongside me at my church. So they'll be going into the schools that I go into. We'll be doing after-school clubs. We'll be doing RE lessons and loads of cool stuff like that. And they'll also be at our kids and youth work. That's at church. And then, yeah, so that's next week. And then the week after is the pizza and movie night. So tomorrow we need to decide what movie we're going to watch. And we need to sort out the English slang quiz that's been requested. Jared suggested we should watch Shrek or Shrek 2. What do you think of those
Honestly, not
suggestions?
bad idea.
How long is Shrek? Oh, so Shrek is 1 hour and 29 minutes. So, it's not impossible. But yeah, the hard thing is getting a film that's short enough for us to actually be able to watch the whole of in the time we've got. So, I shall leave you with that thought. If you want to tell Charlie and Lynn tomorrow so that they can have their thinking caps on as well over the course of the school day. When you need a
Pretty sure.
thinking break from maths revision.
Pretty sure the like every single How to Train Your Dragon movie is longer than an hour and a half. What's that gonna do? Oh yeah, trying to get up to efficiency.
It is
4.
the first one is 1 hour and 33 minutes.
So close.
But the thing is though, the last 10 minutes of that's probably credits.
True.
So that's the thing, but that means that everybody needs to be there on time to then grab snacks, sit down and start the film so that we can be finished by the time youth ends. So it depends how on time people are. Oh. But I shall leave
It's
that.
me and How to Train Your Dragon. So I don't think... Like, if they don't, I'll just run.
Well, I'll leave that with you, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna log out and wrap up stream. It's been lovely chatting. I'll speak to you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bye.
Quick thing though, do you know if anyone's got a netherite upgrade template?
Oh, I don't. I'd put it in Discord, see if anybody replies. Because I genuinely don't know if anybody does. I don't yet. Yeah, I don't know. If not, maybe
Alright.
that would end badly for me, but maybe that's something we should do on stream one week. Get another right upgrade and template and duplicate it. Oh my goodness, I died so many times in that stream. I died so many times just trying to get a happy cast. Anyway, I'll speak to you later, Ivy.
Yeah.
Bye. Okay, so that is us disconnected from Discord. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight on live stream. I hope you've enjoyed. It's been pretty chill, lots of building, lots of me rambling and losing track of thoughts. Unfortunately, I will not be live next... I don't think I'll be able to live stream the next 3 weeks, which I am really sad about that. For work stuff, family stuff, lots of different reasons, and just coincidentally hits 3 weeks in a row, unfortunately. So the best way to find out when we're next going live is to subscribe, because then you will get a notification when we do go live. But as far as I'm aware, Fortnite streams on Monday nights are going on as normal. But again, Houston might be taking a little break over Easter too. But yeah, with all that said, I shall see you in the next live stream. Bye!